But what does the suffering add? There's a little corner of the internet that I'm a part of. My friend Luke does a live stream, and another friend, Jess, who is always focused on the book of Job, loves mining the book of Job, says basically, Job was crying out, wanting an explanation for his suffering. And all of Job's friends say, you're suffering because you've done wrong. And we think God has an explanation, but he's holding it for us. We're expecting God to say, this is the reason, that is the reason, some justification for it. And we imagine the only reason God's holding out on us is because what? And Job goes through the whole book, Lord, why won't you tell me why misfortune has fallen upon me? But at the end of the book, we don't get an explanation. This would have seemed easy for us. Well, I had a bet with Satan. None of that. What we get is awe and wonder and an encounter with God. This is why Paul is singing. Paul was encountering God even in his suffering. We usually like to only encounter God in our winning. So then Job told a story on a movie I never heard of. I had heard of it, but I never watched it. A Knight's Tale. There's a young knight, and he's in love with the beautiful, high-status maiden, princess, or whatever she is. It's a fairy tale, right? And he comes to her and he says, I love you, and I'm going to demonstrate my love by winning the tournament. But this is a modern movie, and the maiden is crafty. She says, hogwash. Whether you love me or not, you want to win the tournament. Everybody wants to win the tournament. Everyone wants to be there, be top of the show. And so she protests that this proves nothing. If he wins the games through domination, he wins glory for himself. It says nothing about his love for her. She says to him, if you really love me, you must lose. So the tournament starts, and there's the poor guy. He's getting beaten to a pulp. And then she sends her handmaiden, and she says, now I know you love me. Now you must win.